response to the Brood in some way. Necrophos, okay.
Not the best response against the Brood, particularly, but...
They can set up for a group up with Secret, though, at a certain timing with Chen and Necro. That's one thing that you can do to maybe punish the Brood. Brood's going to be able to take over and dominate one lane, but if you get to like a 5-man composition that can just group up and push versus that Brood, you can be successful.
Yeah, against a Brood, if you don't plan on dealing with it like directly, you need to win the 2 side lanes.
Yeah.
There's no other way around it. Of course, Necro sets up for a very strong lane. But the Chen as well. What's the cooldown, not the cooldown, the duration of the sandbag level 1? 6 seconds, right? If you send someone home?
For sending somebody back. Yeah, it's 6-second delay.
Yeah, quite long. Phoenix. So Liquid is looking for a hero like Kuro likes to play. Ban out the Phoenix because it has a lot of team for control.
Look at that, 5-0 on the Brood.
0, 4 in the groups, 1 in the knockout stage.
Did you lose a game yet? Because they definitely at least assumed they could pick.
Yeah, they would have. I'm sure they would have taken that into account. It's the most played hero at TI8 by Matilda Man as well.
Yeah.
Something that both Virtus Pro and Liquid have prioritized in their matches throughout the tournament.
It's actually interesting that Secret is targeting Kuro with the bans right now.
I mean, the Phoenix ban I understand because you have Necrophos and you are going for like this push type strategy, but
the CM?
CM, I guess, is just so that you can apply as much lane pressure as possible with the Chen.
It enables the Brood and the Earth Spirit a lot.
Yeah, it's true.
As well with the Aura.
10 seconds remaining.
What's Liquid looking for then?
5 seconds remaining.
They seem pretty calm. It's almost like they kind of thought this might happen.
Yeah, I think from both sides. You know, Liquid went in saying we're willing to first pick a Brood, even if we have second pick, and then Secret probably went in saying, you know, they might first pick a Brood. They're 5-0 in this. We're not going to ban it first stage. If they do, we're going to just stick to the Necro and have answers later on. So I don't think either team is too surprised right now.
I actually think the first to pick the Brood because they have second pick, it sets up for like an amazing last pick usually, which they won with Miracle.
They do take the Wyvern.
Yeah. Honestly, Wyvern and Phoenix are kind of similar. I mean, obviously they're both like flying things, but like the team fight is very, very strong.
It also can allow them to stall. If they do think the Secret's setting up for a push lineup, then they can use, of course, the Splintered Blast and also the Curse to be the best benefit to delay that for the Broodmother to take over.
Yeah, Curse is quite good against Chen early on.
We've seen the Wyvern used in a couple of different lanes.
I would mostly assume that this one would be Kuroki, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't strike me as a mind control kind of hero.
Does it?
Yeah. But Pugna, mind control Pugna could come out.
I think that's the one that I'm looking at, the Pugna versus the Necrophos. You want to have that counter. I think it's either Pugna or Batrider. Those are the two that I want to see. I think I want to see mind control.
Why that wasn't banned.
It's pretty good against Chen too, because you actually just outrun him, like you see him just run away.
Yeah.
Very hard to actually reach a Pugna. What's his most valuable? 3-5?
Yep.
Yeah, little fast talent. It looks so funky when he just walks out of the way.
It's good when you have any pudge boots in your asses and
There's the big Yako play hero.
So that, you know, that Brood in the mid game, if you actually ever find, I mean, even an invincible or anything is amazing. And Bloodseeker by Liquid.
But that could be off lane, could be carry, could be mid lane, could be off Brood.
The chant rings around the Roses Arena.
It is packed in here.
It is packed in here. Well done for getting it in.
Never been so full in the morning, I think.
So the Bloodseeker, you can put a lot of pressure on the other lanes with the Wyvern as well as the Broodmother, so the Thirst stacks in theory should be sticking up pretty high early on.
I do feel like Necro is one of those heroes that's pretty good at blowing up a Bloodseeker. I'd love to see them get some percentage to, you know, get a Bloodseeker away from being able to just run in and try and hold his ground finally.
Shake Necro in general is block anyone. Like from full health to half and just ulti to hit. There's not really much to do about it. Unlost because he's one of the best heroes against Bloodseeker in lane. He lanes very well against Brood, and if he ever gets one item, Brood is actually quite scared of him as well. But
it's always important to have a catch-up or two. You can't just have these heroes that kill fighters, because Brood will just, he's too fast with his webs, he farms your ancients. If you can't catch him, you're just never going to deal with him.
The two major ones, Storm and Batrider, because even if you run up a cliff, you don't really care. You can't really hide from those kind of heroes.
How much is Storm? I feel like Storm's won a lot on the main stage, right?
I mean, Sumo is 6-0 with it.
Yeah, that's...
And mid, of course, is an amazing Storm Spirit too.
The thing I can be concerned with is the Earth Spirit, though, and also that laning phase.
Yeah.
He can get and killed quite a lot, just a roll with spiders adding up.
And of course, last orchid.
Yes, that might be this game.
Yeah.
We could see the fast duels or something on Storm as a counterplay.
Their first item, Storm, it's
maybe Kaya
into Yules.
It's really like something you hate on Storm, though. If you have to itemize into Yules. This game, you have to, like, for sure, they have way too many silences.
I feel like there's a good chance Hen plays around lane very early on, like those first couple levels when Brood is weak, because Brood level 1, 2 is not a very strong laner. If Chen can send that first creep mid, secure mid one's lane, then you're looking at Storm actually being able to counter the Brood.
Yeah. Mana burn creep or the shockwave creep.
And you, I mean, yeah, or one of the golems just throws some boulders or something, whatever it is. Tornadoes. Yeah. There's a lot of useful creeps you can there.
But they could not even have like an odd Brood middle yet. They could still mix it up as well. Pick a very strong Storm.
What do you think the safe laner is likely to be for Seeker? Or could be also a player, depending on the necro.
Safe, yeah.
What does their lineup right now?
Their lineup lacks, I would say, just like burst kind of damage. Because right now they have a lot of disables, a lot of ways to initiate, but they don't really have the damage.
They have nothing to hit buildings as well, really.
Yeah.
It's just the Chen. That's what I was thinking as well. I was thinking they might do something like the Terror, but they Chen drop that.
Draw would have been amazing for them.
Yeah, that would have been really good.
It's not really good, not good against Brood, but against the lineup as a whole. It does feel like there's a lot of synergy.
Yeah. Don't even need to talk about the clapping going on. It's entertaining in itself.
I just love looking around.
All led by the Earthshaker now. It's still waiting for the young Earthshaker.
Yeah, hasn't happened yet. No. Secret needs some sort of objective taker. Maybe even the Ursa. Is Ursa banned?
It's banned,
Yeah, they took it out.
TP sounds very risky, even though they played it a few times.
Yeah.
They can get punished really early if they pick TP. Klinks is out, of course.
Yeah, like
the bench carry is not there. Drow is out. There's not too many speed options right now.
Like Arc Warden sounds a bit too greedy.
Arc Storm, Neck.
Maybe they do Necro safe lane and get like a Fury on something for the off lane.
I mean, they will have to do something, and obviously they think very hard about it.
I mean, they could still go for a pump of themselves. So it would be a little bit, you have these 3 in cores, which isn't the greatest, but then you can apply pressure a lot.
They're all either side. They scale pretty well. They're mainly Enchantress.
They go down.
Is offlane Necro? Same.
He's playing Storm. They're gonna try to get the matchups.
Yeah. I imagine they don't have a set lane in mind holding heroes until they see what Liquid's maybe doing.
It seems a bit greedy with an Alchemist and a Storm on the same team.
But if you get through, then you're gonna very good spot.
Even the Necro, they don't have that like mid-game playmaker. Like Shaker's like needs a blink. Good bad early game. Shaker's not gonna have a blink. Like if this game goes bad for Secret, I just don't see a way for them to come back here.
I knew it had to be either the bad or Pugna. Yep.
Okay, draft concluded then. Our 2 teams have their 5 hero lineup. They are ready to do battle, but just they do battle. It's an X factor. That's from the house.
Thank you very much. Team Liquid and Team Secret. Puppy and Kuro, 2 of the founding members of Team Secret, over 500 career wins together as a duo. They are 29 and 28 against each other in pro matches. Puppy has that 1 game edge. Team Liquid is competing in their 300 LAN game together as a 5-man duo. They have over 2 wins and that 69.2% win rate. That is the highest ever for a squad in over 100 career LAN matches. Team Secret on the other side, they have turned their TI around with early tower pressure. In 18 group phase games, they took only 1 tower before the 10-minute mark. Here on the main stage, they've taken 7 in 7 games, including the fastest tower of the tournament yesterday, and are led today by the Puppy Chen, the most played player-hero combination in TI history. 14-8 record. He is going to force the action today. 2 EU superpowers alive, and here are 2 superpowered casters, Lyrical and Trent.
so much Nahas and Rogers Arena. A lot of history, a lot of love, a big match, and it all comes down to this best of three.
Feel it here today. The crowd has come prepared for an epic battle to get things started.
I can't.
So many times, either the or the Brood, completely dismantle this Alchemist. Occasionally, you can get a couple of those spiders in there as well. But the other thing that I want to watch for is this GH Earth Spirit, him running out here early on and saying, hey, everybody, the all chat might be around in this game. It's a possibility.
I think Ace can hear the fans out there. He wants them cheering nice and loud.
Well, a lot of things to watch for in this match, for sure. I am really curious to see how the matchup of the four positions works their way out. What do you think? Because oftentimes you see in the early Earthshaker might end up getting a little bit destroyed by an Earth Spirit if you can find the right angles. What do you feel about those two heroes?
Yeah, we used to talk a lot about, in the era of the position 4, it was all about matching up against each other. So we always said Tuck and Earth Spirit kind of doing battle with one another, encounter each other, roaming around. One would usually